Well, hello, Internet people. What's up, fam? RC lovers. Welcome to Smiles for Miles RC Time. Happy you're here today. I hope everybody's well, safe, and sound, enjoying their lives, running cars, spending time with their families. That's always a blessing, for sure. Just wanted to do a little talk about kind of an unboxing. I just got this car. I already unboxed it because I was curious, but I'm going to share with you what I've discovered from this car. It's the latest version of the DeeRc 9201E, I believe. But yeah, let's check it out. So this is a short course car that I received today, and it's supposed to be 1/10 scale, but in reality it's actually 1/12 scale. Comes with a real brand new extra tire, spare tire that's mounted to the body. These lights actually work here and they're plugged in, and then we got some lights down here that actually work as well. This only came with one body, and I'll tell you why when we get inside, and I'll show you what the interior of what's going on. But the original car that was released, that had two bodies, and one that had the tire and another backup body, and you could disconnect these and put these into the new body as well. Well, like I said, this only comes with one body. This is the DeeRc, and it's the whoops, I'm dropping stuff. All right. InZone NO's racing team. Okay, that's what I'm reading right here. It's on the other side as well. Got some cool graphics on the front. DeeRc build for speed. This is a brushed car, and let's open it up and look inside. Let's see if I can do this. Before we get any farther with that, though, let's talk about what came with the car. It came with two Li-ion batteries. They're 2S 7.4 volt, and they are 1500 mAh, and they have the Dean's connectors on them. I don't personally care for these batteries, but it is what it is. What else it came with? It came with the standard DeeRc remote, 2.4 gigahertz. It has very minimal knobs. It's got a throttle and a steering adjustment. It does have a sponge wheel, very nice wheel, retracts real nice, triggers real nice. It's a nice one for reverse and forward. And then it does have brakes, because I tested, didn't ride it, take it outside or anything. I just checking things out, and it does have brakes. So when you throttle and you do that, it brakes. So that's nice. You know, I've seen this many times. They stick to the plan. They found a controller that they like, and they provide for us as consumers. And it's a 2.4 gig fast and furious. It does not come with AA batteries, but it takes 3 AA batteries to get the controller to work. And you just slide it in, back into place, like such. Okay, we got that out of the way. Let's look at the this stuff. This is a little baggie of goodies that it comes with, and as usual, most cars all come with little goodie bags, and it's a standard fare goodie bag. It's got Phillips screwdriver, little brush for dusting, little USB charging port for 2S. Comes with a T-wrench for the axle nuts and other, and then it has some extra nuts and extra pins, etc. in there. Looks like it's got a few extra hex bolts in there as well, so that's nice. It's always nice when companies send out extra goodies, backup stuff. There is replacement parts available for this car, even though it is a brushed version, but it is a 550 brush. So bit faster than a 390 brush, and I think it's more along the lines on the borderline of a hobby grade truck. RC, and it comes with the little clips. Every manufacturer RC car should have these on now. The tabs makes life so much easier for people like me that have epilepsy and shake a lot, so it's easier to control and handle. Okay, I'm going to unplug the lights. There we go. You can see the wire in the bottom, and this is the clip that holds that back tire on, and the lights in the front. That's where those wires are going into the LEDs. Now, what I was talking about was that this came with an extra body. It doesn't come that way anymore. And the reason being is they substituted the extra body for oil-filled shocks. The original release of this model had friction shocks. You can check out RC Guy. He's got a video up about it, and he really enjoyed this car. And it had friction shocks and came with an extra body. I've seen Drones and Dogs. Yeah, he had one, and his came with oil shocks, but it also came with an extra body. Mine did not come with an extra body. So I'm thinking that this latest version, they just got rid of the extra body and just stuck with oil shocks. These seem to be real nice oil shocks. The suspension is real nice, and you know, it's got some good resistance. It's a little bouncy when, you know, on the back end, but not too bad. It's not too bad. Like, I have some oil here. I picked up a bottle of 40 weight shock oil from Team Losi, and I'll probably be using this and refilling these shocks, or filling the shocks, because sometimes they don't fill the shocks up with oil, or very low amounts, and they don't do it properly. This does come with a heat sink attached to the 550 motor. I like that they covered the little opening of the 550 motor. Usually you get a lot of debris that goes into those motors, and that causes issues of locking up. I usually like to solder a little stainless steel screen. Just go to the smoke, or brass, just go to the smoke shop. You can buy big pipe screens, and that's what I use. I just cover up the hole. I might have used one or two, but that's what I do with mine. Cover the hole so that no dust will get in there, but no big rocks will get in there. This does have a DeeRc combo. The servo is a 5-wire, so you can't change the servo. You have to change the whole ESC. This will take a 3S. Just be careful with it. It will take a 3S. On a hot day, I wouldn't suggest it, but like a cool day like it is here in the AZ, I don't see why not. It comes with some headlights in the front, also there, also a DeeRc connector. It has metal dog bones, and let's see here. I'm gonna see if there's any bearings. Oh yeah, and there's metal bearings in there. You can see the bearings. It's got really beefy dog bones. There's no adjustments for these. It's all just go. There is replacement parts, so you can break, if you break these, you know, it's okay. You got replacements that you can buy, and they're soft. You got a nice pliable bumper. This is the plastic is actually fairly soft, so shouldn't have any issues with breakage. And if it does, like I said, you can get replacement parts for them. It also has a CVD in the back, and metal dog bones also for the rear steering. There's no rear lights or wheelie bar, but this is a very solid bumper. It's got some flex. It's not super soft, but it's got flex nevertheless. What else? It's got the same setup in the back, except instead of steering, there's only one for the back. Also a softer plastic. This servo seems pretty stiff. Like, I'm having a kind of a hard time turning it, you know what I mean, a little bit. So that's cool. That's really cool. The bottom's plastic. Got a metal scrape here for the front, little protector plate. Everything is all Phillips heads, screws for everything. You can, let's see, can you adjust? No, you cannot adjust the motor mount or anything of that nature. It takes 4 screws to get into this area here to replace your gearing and your, yeah, just all the gearing. And you can adjust your shocks inward and outward, inward, so you can raise it up more. You can do that with the front as well. That, you know, you could do like a wider stance, like this is already set up in a wide stance, and it just lowers the front end. Better air, you know, better aerodynamics, better handleability, stuff like that. There is no foam in these, but they're glued in, they're secure. There might be a little bit of foam. There might be a little bit of foam, but there's no holes, so you're not hearing a whoosh, 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 whoosh when you're squeezing the tire. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a nice little car. I'm gonna take this out bashing over to Super Ditch down the street here, so we're gonna talking about it today, and then I'm gonna go out and film and put it all together and put it out for you guys. It'll be really cool. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Check this thing out in action. I got another DeeRc that I'll be unboxing with you guys soon. I just was excited to get in there and look at this one. This new DeeRc is the brushless H16E as in Edward, and it is based off of an MJX Hyper Go. So we'll look at that. It's a truggy, and we'll look at that in the near future. But this is a DeeRc. It is the short course truck. It's supposed to be 1/10. It's more like a 1/12 scale truck, or I should say short course truck. And yeah, I might do a little bit of modification to this in the future. I'm not gonna turn it into a brushless system, because I know the brushed systems from Relarlo and Armorall, and you know, those, they all are really good. 550 motors are good. If it was a 390, then I'd be more inclined to put in a brushless system. The 390s are just kind of not that great, kind of gutless wonder. You know, they don't really give you a lot of fun. They don't give you smiles for miles. They're more for like a kiddo, like a, you know, like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, younger, maybe a little older. But when you get into like, you know, 10, 8, 9, 10, they want something a little bit more substantial. I mean, I've seen little Groms, man, rocking an X-Max. So, you know, I can't just peg all the little Groms as the same. You know, some have more skills than others, you know, just like us adults. So, but yeah, the 550, I got some 3S batteries that I got for the Relarlo's 550 motors. And so I'm definitely going to be using that in this short course, DeeRc short course. It's like I said, it's a really cool little car. It's a cool car. It's 12 scale. You know, they say 10th, but it's a 12th. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Like I said, I'm going to probably take the shocks out and fill them up with some heavier weight oil. And but we'll see. I'm going to check it out, performance first, and then go from there. But you know, the back's pretty good. It's a little bouncy. I'd show you bouncy, but I really can't with this camera setup the way it is. I left the film on. I'm not going to take the film off just yet. I'll probably bash around with it. The front end looks badass though. That's really cool. And the lights and stuff, really, really cool. So it's a lot of really nice little truck. All right, gang. That's the DeeRc 9201E. I believe it's 9201E. I'll put it in the description exactly what it is. You can pick it up at Amazon. They got a 5% discount or 10% discount. It's normally $99 and some change, almost $100, I'll just say. But with the discount, it went down to like $89 and $89.99. So not too shabby. You get a nice car. DeeRc is a hit or miss in quality. Some of their cars are fantastic, like my 1/18 scale 300Es. I love those two little cars. They're amazing. They're fast as all hell out of the box, and they're a great car. But I've had other cars that are not so much. They actually died during filming for a video for you guys, and you can check that out in my videos down below. But yeah, so it's hit or miss with the DeeRc cars. They got a Truggy that's a big truck. It kind of looks like an Armana truck, or an Outcast, I should say. And RC guy ran it over with Big Black, his big truck, his big driving truck he drives, because it was just crap. And that happens. Like, I would like to see DeeRc take the gearing out of 300E, enlarge it to wherever it needs to be for size, and put that in all their cars. Because even with 2S, that thing's doing 32 miles an hour. You know what I mean? And if they transferred that kind of gear ratio in like this Truggy, well, in this short course, you know, some of the other cars that they come out with, they would be hitting par with me, because I really enjoy that car. Like, and I enjoy those two cars so much that I had another DeeRc, because my first 300E it went down, and I went to a like a discount house. I picked up another one. It was cheap, and I was like, okay, cool. You know, why not? I'll try it out. It was a dual motor. It was the dual motor one, which, great idea, but you could have put a little bit more effort into it, and it died. Like, it just stopped working, and it was weird. Or if you throttle it, it would take off. It would just take off on its own. So, good theory, but bad execution. And they did that again with that brushless. It's the same truck style. They did it again with the brushless version of it, single motor brushless version, and RC guy didn't have a great time with it. On the other hand, I've seen like DeeRc, I believe they're called. He's called, him and his sons. He enjoyed that brushless DeeRc. So again, that might be manufacturing issues, hit or miss manufacturing issues. So personally, I think DeeRc should figure out their gearing, put it all in the same car, all the cars, just adjust for size, put it all in the same cars so you get all the same gearing. If it's a brushless, so they're all the same gearing, okay? DeeRc, if you're listening, I doubt you are, but you know, why not put it out there? Because in that way, you're getting smiles for miles from all the cars, and you're not getting, you know, you're not getting false hope like that 1/10 scale or 1/12 scale brushless Truggy truck. And it's got a wing on the back, so it's a Truggy in my head. So you wouldn't have disappointment going on with that. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's not here or there. That's just my thoughts and my opinions on the whole situation with DeeRc. I was very hesitant to pick up any more product from DeeRc because of my last experience with it, but I ended up finding a 300E on eBay for like 82 bucks, brand new. So I picked that up because I knew that was a good car. But as far as any other models, I hadn't found anything that really kind of stuck with me that I really wanted to try until I saw RC guy, and he had this, and he really enjoyed it. Even though it's a 550, he was like, I'm loving this car. He's loving it. So I was like, okay. And then I saw Drones and Dogs. He had one. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it out. They're enabling me. I'm going to give it a shot. So out of the box, it looks cool. Running it on my carpeting in low speeds, it was handling really nice. But we'll see what happens when we take it out into the world. Okay. The next truck I'm going to be using or unboxing is this one. It says 8+, but I think it's more of a 14 and older truck personally. This too was enabled by DeeRcs, and this is the one that's like the MJX Hyper Go. We're going to do a full unboxing with this one and a run as well. I was just really excited about the short course. That's why I opened it up and I didn't do an unboxing with you guys. I do apologize. Do me a favor. Please subscribe, share my videos, leave me a comment down below your experiences with the DeeRc brand and what's your favorite model, what's your worst favorite model, and I'll catch you guys sooner than later. Remember, get out there, go get an RC car if you don't own one. They're just a lot of fun. And if you're an old man like me and you like toys still, why not? Why not? Smiles for miles. Peace be the journey, brothers and sisters. We'll see you soon.